Welcome back to New Man, New Woman, New Week. I'm Ben Newman, and today, I am really fired up because I get to talk to you about an individual that has inspired me in my life. And I think it's a story and an individual that can inspire you on your journey. Today, we're talking about the greatness that lies inside of you. Now here's the deal. I know we've talked a lot about greatness. We've touched on the greatness that lies within you. But here's what I also know. I know that when you start new behaviors and you change behaviors, here's what happens. Oftentimes the old behaviors come back into your realm. So here's the deal. We're going to come back to greatness every now and again. And today we're going to inspire you with a dear friend of mine. His name is Aeneas Williams. Aeneas Williams has been a finalist to go into the Pro Football Hall of Fame the last 3 years. This year, he's going in. And Aeneas is an individual through an amazing football career. 14 years in the NFL, 8 years as a Pro Bowler. I mean, he got after it. And now people are saying he's going to go into the Hall of Fame. There's about 270 individuals that have ever walked the face of the earth that are in the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. So now you're probably wondering, why are you telling me about Aeneas Williams as Pro Football Hall of Famer? The reason why I'm telling you about Aeneas Williams is because of the choice that he made when he was a junior in college. So we're going to go all the way back to Southern University. Aeneas Williams, as a junior in college, made the conscious choice to walk on to the football field. To walk onto the field, to walk onto the team. Now, if you don't like sports, let's define this for you. Walking onto the football team means they don't even know you like football. The coaches don't even know that you play football. You weren't even invited to be there. You weren't invited to play. It's kind of a crazy thought, right? It's kind of crazy. He decides to walk on. And now, after walking on, he starts to get this national recognition. He worked on his speed. All of the weaknesses that he recognized within himself, he worked on to be the best that he could be. That's one lesson we can learn right there, isn't it? When we have weaknesses, to recognize it actually means we have an opportunity to improve. We can find great strength in our opportunities to improve. And here's what's crazy. He walks onto the team, he starts to perform, he becomes a starter, and he starts writing down these unbelievable goals. I mean, we're talking big goals. He actually wrote down the goal that he wanted to lead his team to the Super Bowl. Now, wait a second. We're talking about a kid who just walked on. He's still in college. He's at Southern University. It's not a big, prominent football institution in America, and he's talking about leading his team to the Super Bowl? Do you have courage to think that big? See, that's what I always learned from incredibly successful people like Aeneas Williams. There's this unbelievable courage inside of them that they tap into to release their greatness. That's what he was doing on those goals. And he also recognized the importance of writing down your goals. See, Harvard in the mid-1970s did a little bit of research. They actually gave one of their graduating classes a piece of homework. And the homework was easy. Go back and write down your goals. 10 years later, they got back with that graduating class. And would you believe that only 3% of the individuals they asked to write down their goals wrote down their goals? That means there were 97% of the people who chose not to. Would you also believe that the 3% who consciously made the choice to write down their goals, their beliefs, those individuals out-earned the other 97% collectively over that 10-year period of time? Write down your goals. Tap into the weaknesses. Look at it as an opportunity for growth. Write down your goals, because that's when you finally can recognize what is inside of you, the greatness that lies inside of you. Because the story Aeneas would go on and write is truly incredible. Guess what? He had a prominent college career. He actually was the second highest recruited cornerback in the country behind Todd Light out of Notre Dame. He went to play in the NFL, as I mentioned. He actually led the St. Louis Rams to the Super Bowl in 2001. Think about that. He was a co-captain of that team. At one point, he'd walked on. He went and led that team to the Super Bowl. He had the courage to write down his goals. Now, Aeneas would joke with you, he should have had bigger goals, right? He wrote down, lead his team to the Super Bowl, not win the Super Bowl. Be clear on your goals. Be fired up about your goals. But see, the real lesson here, it's not about Aeneas Williams leading a team to the Super Bowl. The real lesson is what would have happened if Aeneas Williams chose to not walk onto the football field as a junior at Southern University. He would have gone to the grave with the potential to be one of the greatest football players to ever walk the face of the earth. So why do I get so fired up to pour into you every single week? Because I want you to tap into your greatness. I don't want any stone to be left unturned. All the things that you believe are possible for you, I want you to take your beliefs, take your purpose, take your daily behaviors, and go chase them. And when you think there's weakness in your life, look for the opportunity. So this is easy. Today, have fun. Tap into your greatness. Take out a piece of paper, write down a few more goals that you believe are possible for you, and don't ever give up on yourself. I love being with you every single week. I love all of the feedback that we've received from these videos. I love sharing these stories. If you want to hear more stories, I'll hit you with inspiration. You want belly punches of inspiration? I'll give them to you every single day. Come check us out at Continued Fight. Like the videos, subscribe to the videos, then I'll be with you every single Monday because you know I'm going to bring the fire. Until next Monday, when I'm back with you for New Man, New Woman, New Week, continue to go do great things.